acting stupid. Okay. Hey. Hello, everybody. Hi. Thanks for joining. Let me go to my chat. Live chat. How y'all guys doing? Hello, everyone. Y'all know I just had to pop in. Just a. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? What's up, gutter boy? How you been? How y'all been? Look, y'all, I pop in. Look, happy 2022. Y'all like, she's so late. She always just, look, I just be chilling. Listen, I'm trying to figure out how many of y'all, I know I just be in my zone. I'm just gonna say it like that. And then, y'all, let me tell you, so when I came back on last time and I said I was gonna be consistent in my videos, dang, I got hit with a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? Like a few people I had lost, some people that was dear to me, and it kind of, made me take a back seat. I was just kind of, I just didn't want to, but now I'm back from outer space. No, I'm just playing. I know I miss y'all too. Like I really do. I really do. Like I miss no filter. Don't think that when I'm living my best life or when I'm doing something and not on here, I'm not thinking about y'all. I really am. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Like, you know, it was a friend of mine who was a contractor on my house. He was working on my house, and he was a dear friend to me. And he got hit by a car and passed away. And I was really hurt by that. I was really hurt. And another person that I, just people that I know that have passed away really touched me. So I just kind of been chilling, y'all. With me and the type of person I am, if you've been following me for a long time, you know I just have to get my energy right. Like certain things really take a toll on me. So I just sit back. But how you guys doing? How have y'all been? Y'all able to still tune in to me, and that's a blessing. And it's letting me know that you okay. You know what I'm saying? If you able to move your fingers to log in and to get online, you ain't doing too bad yourself. And that's a good thing. But I had to jump on here. I had to jump on here. And I just want to know, how did Tasha K lose to Carly B? Now, a lot of y'all remember I was in the middle, not really in the middle, but I used to follow this back and forth beef between Tasha K and Cardi B. It all stemmed from the Nicki Minaj situation. Well, part of it did. Part of it did. So if you go back and watch some of my Nicki videos and the Cardi B videos, it's gonna tell you everything you need to know. Yes. Okay. So Tasha K, I'm sure you guys probably familiar with her. She's a YouTuber. She's a YouTuber, and she actually ended up blowing up a lot behind the Cardi B incident. Now, let me give y'all a backstory. Let me give y'all a little bit of backstory, see, because I was there. Ha ha. You said Tasha K got. Okay, but hold up. Hold up. Now, you say Tasha K got what she deserved. And that might be true, but against Cardi B? Wait a minute. Tasha K lawyers, I don't know what's the deal. Like somebody need to do some type of digging, but on Tasha K. Lawrence, because how did they lose against Cardi B, a person who openly said that they drugged and robbed men? I can't lose to that. When you openly, one thing about Cardi B is that she always put her foot in her mouth. I got tons of video. I got tons of video of her putting her foot in her mouth. So how did she lose? It's because this was a defamation of character lawsuit. She really didn't have to lie on Cardi at all. You just use her words against her. I'm being real. Ooh, thank you so much. Hey, and happy birthday to you, my 126. Mwah. What's up? What's up, y'all? But I'm serious, y'all. I had to get on here, and I just really wanted to know. Now, this have, like, a lot of y'all might be new. Tasha K, it was news that came out about Cardi B a few years ago, right? And this is when Cardi B was really hot and really in the news. Well, a person named Star Marie, please, I beg y'all to go back and watch my videos. Star Marie used to be Cardi B roommate, and said that Cardi B had herpes. She came out with a whole bunch of information about Cardi B that was not so nice. Do y'all remember that? Do any of y'all remember that? Yes, she came out with Tasha K. I want y'all to go look up the interview with Tasha K and Star Marie. This is where it stemmed from. This is where all of this came from, y'all. This is where this is where they beef came from, and I didn't even know that they was still in court. Now, Tasha K, let me tell y'all, she told Cardi B up. She had Cardi B upset, upset enough to take her to take her to court. She had her way upset. I'm talking about Tasha K had her. Tasha K had the ups on Cardi B. Cardi B wanted Tasha K to shut up so bad, and Tasha K didn't. She kept going. Tasha K would interview different people who had information on Offset. I'm just saying. So I just want to know, how did she lose? How? How do you lose to someone who openly admits, you know, everything that they're going through, who openly admits robbery, drugging? Why Cardi B ain't in jail? I want to know why Cardi B is not in jail. You said, and her mouth you said, wasn't Cardi B pregnant when she was doing all this? When who was doing all this? Tasha K? I don't know. I don't know if Cardi B, it had to be around the time Cardi B was probably pregnant with the baby girl or whatever. I don't know, but all of this, okay, so all that came out, right? That came out. You said Tasha K, okay. So listen. So when Tasha K interviewed Star Marie, Cardi B was upset. She was livid. She went crazy. I'm talking about, she was so upset about the interview. But mind you, these is not Tasha K words. These are Star Marie words. So then later on, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj gets into it. Tasha K brings that to the light. Tasha K brought to the light that Cardi B hired someone to beat up these beautiful bartenders, who is now famous for dating 6ix9ine. Y'all go look at 6ix9ine girlfriend. That is one of the girls that's in the lawsuit against Cardi B. I told y'all, I reported on this. I was there when it was going down. And this happened like 3 or 4 years ago. I have the videos on my page. So again, I asked the question. Tasha K didn't have to make up nothing. And I don't even think she made up anything. Well, I don't know. But see, I don't know. But a lot of the stuff, because I used to watch Tasha K back then, a lot of the stuff she was saying, it was true. Because it came out of Cardi B's own mouth. Her lawyers could not win against me. I mean, all of the information that Cardi B have online, where she just blurting things out, how could Tasha K lose? And guess what? They said Tasha K got to pay Cardi B what, 1.5, 1.2 million? This is crazy, and this makes me think that I wonder, was all of them working together? Was Tasha K lawyers and Cardi B lawyers and all of them really working together? Because how could Tasha K lose? That's crazy. I don't know. And you know what? That, if her lawyers, ooh, who, let me see, who are you? Dimples? Wait a minute, who is you? Hey. Hey, Raw, you said, now, Dimples, that right there, if they didn't grab Star Marie to testify on Tasha K behalf, come on now. That's a big mistake on the lawyer's part. How could you not have her testify when Tasha K blew up? I'm talking about, she had got so much attention from that interview. That interview made it to the Shade Room. That interview was all over. The Tasha K interview and Star Marie. It was all over. Said that Cardi B was nasty. She had roaches. These are not Tasha K words. So I wondered, did they call Star Marie to the stand? Huh? Did they call, what are their names? Did they call 6ix9ine girlfriend and her sister to the stand? Did these people get called to the stand? That's my question. I just, y'all, because you know what? I'm just tripping. I'm tripping because I watched the whole thing go down in the beginning. I watched it. I followed it. And y'all know, if you know me, I'm not a Cardi B fan at all. Um, none of them actually. But it was just some of the things that she was saying. It was just kind of crazy. Like, if it's any, I can't stand the passes that they were giving her. But if it had been another woman of a different, if it had been a woman of a different shade, they would have threw the book at her. But they gave Cardi B a lot of passes like they do celebrities, which I'm not okay with. A lot of the stuff that she said out of her mouth that she openly admit to, she should be locked up. You said if she did, they must have tore her down and up. Right. That's possible. Now, hold up. You might be right. You might be right if she did testify. But I'm just saying, it don't, okay, they didn't even have to have Star Marie testify. All they had to do was go to the interview, and they can see whose words and who's saying certain things. Play the interview. Wow. So she lost against Cardi B. I mean, they were upset. They were so upset that Tasha K and Lovely T, which is another YouTuber, were I guess they were homegirls. They were cool. They were cool. But because of the Cardi B incident, and if they tell you different from what I'm telling you, they lying. They flat out lying, because I was right there watching the whole thing. Because of the Cardi B incident, Lovely T did not agree with Tasha K on a lot of the things that was going down. See, here it boils down like this. Lovely T was a Cardi B fan. Tasha K wasn't. So Tasha K was, she was doing her interview thing. She was, she everything that negative that happened with Cardi B, she would kind of report on it. Okay. But Lovely K didn't like what wait a minute, no, Lovely T, not Lovely K, Lovely T. Lovely T, she didn't like that. So they end up falling out. Do any of y'all remember that? Lovely T and Tasha K, both YouTubers, they end up falling out because of the Cardi B thing. So Cardi B ended up getting cool with Lovely T. I know it's too many initials in here for y'all because it's confusing me. But I'm telling y'all the truth. They got cool. Cardi B she was doing things to try to make Tasha K jealous, to try to make Tasha K mad. That's why she invited Lovely T to her baby shower. See, all this stuff happened like 3 and 4 years ago, and people don't even remember this because I don't know how old that Cardi B baby is. I don't know how old she is now, but all of this happened when you right, when Cardi B was pregnant, and yeah, when Cardi B was pregnant, because she invited Lovely T to her baby shower to try to make Tasha K mad and to try to make Tasha K jealous. So Tasha K and Lovely T, they kind of part ways. Now, I don't follow NAM ladies, so I don't know if they patched up their differences. I don't know, but I'm just telling y'all how all of this went down. How all of this went down in the beginning, because I used to watch both of them. See, 3 and 4 years ago, I used to watch them. I used to follow them until they started going way off on the deep end. And so I was like, I'm good. And so I began to create my own stuff. Oh, you love my laugh. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm just literally over here tripping. I'm tripping because I watched it go down. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know that they were still at it. They were still at it with this defamation lawsuit. So where is the lawsuit? How come? Okay, if Cardi B won that, this how you know it's fake. Because why Cardi B is not in jail? Cardi B sent some people up there. Not, these are not my words. These are those girls' words. What is that? Jade. Also Jade. Her name is Also Jade. That 6'9" girlfriend. Also Jade. Her and her sister was bartenders, and one of them was supposedly dating Offset. Cardi B supposedly sent some goons up there to beat those girls up. Okay, you said Tasha K and Lovely T are not friends. Okay, that's why they fell out. I want y'all to understand something. That is why they fell out. They fell out around that time. So those girls end up getting a lawyer, and I ain't heard nothing else about that lawsuit. Those girls got a lawyer against Cardi B, and people were saying that Nicki Minaj paid for their lawyer because it was the same lawyer that Meek Mills had, and Nicki was dating Meek at that time. I'm just telling y'all. See, I'm tripping because it finally, it finally came to the forefront. It is damn near almost over. And I just watched it go down in the beginning, and that's where this came from. But that's what I'm thinking. Like, somebody need to dig up some information on Tasha K lawyers, because how could you lose? You know what? I never knew, like, I never got off into Tasha K husband and different things, so I never knew who he was. Like, you know, I only watched Tasha K around that time. Around that time, it. Other than that, I didn't watch her, and I didn't know nothing about her husband, nothing, because, I don't like all her content. I didn't like all her content, all of the going off into the deep end and stuff like that. I didn't like all that. And as y'all see, I speak about different things on my channel, but excuse me, I'm not big on, like, being all, like, following and being in these celebrity stuff. I'm not big on that, on their everyday life. I'm not. So no, I didn't. I don't know her husband. What about him? What's the dirt, huh? What's T? No. Oh, you said her lawyers were criminal lawyers and civil rights lawyers. Okay. She lost the case because she said that she knew the video was fake. Ooh, really? And she put it out anyway. Oh, wow. She said it was about money. That now you's a big dummy. And that's what that here we go again. Cause if you said that, you got to be a big dummy. Why would you even let that come out of your mouth? And why would your lawyers allow you to let that come out of your mouth? You knew it was fake. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? That's crazy. Okay, so that's why she lost. Well, she sabotaged her own stuff. Wow. But I'm saying, like, from what I remember, it was no way that she could have lost. She had a winning case. Like, she really did, because a lot of the things Cardi B said on Cardi B own. Cardi B said a lot of incriminating information on her own. Don't y'all, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. You said that's exactly what she said. Man, send me that information. Send me that information, because I'm over here tripping. Now, she got to be, now, once again, but that, if I was a lawyer, I ain't no way in the world I would have told my client to say that. I wouldn't have told you to say that, because that will make you lose the case. You knew something was fake and you put it out anywhere because it was all about the money. Now, I hate a thief, but I hate a dumb thief. No, I'm just playing. Let me see what y'all talking about. You said, okay, you said she did that on live when she said, oh, really? I don't know why I keep banishing. And it was from, oh, she did it for the money in court. Now, that's, man. You said go to the lead attorneys. You would YouTube. Okay, I'ma do that. He said he had no control over what she put on her page. Well, I can understand that. I can understand that he didn't have any control, because um, her name is on it. You could tell that she's bound and determined to do what she want to do, but I'm just, from y'all, from the information, from the things that Cardi B have always said, from and always did. Now, this is a defamation lawsuit. This is a defamation character lawsuit. So it's like you defame your own damn self. So since they put this energy in all this information, now where's the prosecutors at? Why have nobody picked up Cardi B talking about that when she used to strip? She was drugging men and robbing them. I mean, that's jail time. Why she not in jail though? Instead of going to jail, because had she been a woman of a darker shade, she will be under the jail. Now, instead of going to jail, she doing what? She's able to speak with Biden, and she's able to speak with these political leaders. Like, how are you a role model and you don't speak for us? You around here drugging niggas, okay? Out of your own mouth. Out of your own mouth. That's all I'm saying. So that's why it puzzled me to see that Tasha K lost that case, but y'all said she put her foot in her own mouth, so I can understand that. But from the information that I have, no, 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 no. Not that I watched them, but I have this stuff. I got this information. Cardi B messed her own self up. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Dimples. If she was broke, she would have been locked up. Absolutely. Absolutely. So why is she not locked up? Why is this not an ongoing case? Not only that, you openly rep. Wait a minute, my phone. Okay, I hope my phone didn't die. I mean, okay, but you openly represent a gang affiliation. Let's start there. Openly, not only that, you took that savage behavior up to the strip club, hired somebody to beat those girls up. Now all of this is all in the news, and this is allegedly. Okay, I'm gonna say allegedly. Y'all know I'm silly as shit. You said probably a statute of limitations. No, Well, I get that. Yeah, but they got statutes of limitation of what they want to have statute of limitations on. You know what I'm saying? Because they got it for different colors. So it's the statute of limitation and color of person. You know what I'm saying? Because had she been a darker shade, it doesn't matter. They going back. They getting these people. They doing this. They doing that. Thank you, Dimples. Man, you better talk that. They want her to be a role model, to be with the children. You know what I'm saying? Talking all that garbage. And I had a question. And I'm not against nobody. I'm not against nobody because over here we are the land of the opportunity. We are, people come from over here because they don't have these certain things in their country. But why y'all don't bounce that trash music in the countries that you coming from, in the Dominican? That's what I didn't understand. Like, they come over here, and I understand, because of the money or whatever the case may be, but y'all don't present that nastiness over there. See, they don't do that over there. They do it over here. That WAP, all of that, they do it over here to these children. Them kids over there probably ain't even listening today. They can't even play that. I don't know. I just had questions. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm wrong, but highly unlikely. But um, I'm just saying. Yeah, but they want to play that over here. That's why parents, it's not cute. It is not cute. Don't put them babies on TikTok and all that with their music. See, now it's coming to, yeah, we kind of over celebrities. We just over them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all bought and paid opposition. We just over y'all. Because y'all not doing nothing good. A lot of them, you know what I'm saying, 95% of them, y'all not role models. Y'all not role models. Y'all doing things that y'all influencing these children in a bad way. And we over you. We just over you. Period. We over you. Ain't none of that stuff cute. I'm just saying. So that's why, parents, I get it, but you don't let TikTok, which came over here, which was Chinese owned. Okay, they probably gonna shut my live down. They probably gonna do all that, but I'm just keeping it real. With TikTok, which was Chinese owned, don't let that suck your children in with all of the music and all that. Just like they got one now where they talking about, damn, what's the name? What's the name of the song where they say Corbin? Where they say Corbin was missing or something like that. Well, that was an actual person. Or the other little dude. What's the dude name? Spot him, got him. Where he's talking about killing this person and killing that person. Yeah, we over y'all. We over y'all celebrities now. Y'all not making no music. Y'all making that stuff that's gonna send people straight into their grave. It's not uplifting. It is not encouraging. Y'all talking about hunting somebody down, and he said knock his dreads off. So who got dreads? Okay, so we talking about an indigenous man. So you talking about hunting an indigenous man, quote unquote black man down and killing them. Now we ain't dancing to that no more. See, we gotta change the narrative. It's time to change all that. You know what I'm saying? TikTok, thank you. TikTok now, trust me, I ain't talking about like TikTok is making a fool out of a lot of people. Like they can't focus because they dancing and dancing. Don't get me wrong, it is in our blood. That's something that we love. You know what I'm saying? We love that, but it's over for this demonic music. That's it. That's all. A lot of this music be demonic. You know what I'm saying? And if you sit back and listen to it, it's nothing good. And it ain't like it used to be. Stuff used to be encouragement, empowering. It is not like that no more. And this is why I have an issue with different celebrities. Like altogether, different celebrities. For real. So y'all, I was just like, dang, when that happened today, y'all just don't know because I used to watch Tasha K and Cardi B go at it and Lovely T. I used to watch them go at it back and forth like this is 3 or 4 years ago. So that's why it's shocking to me that this happened. And not only that, I have material where Cardi B incriminated her own self. So that's why I didn't understand why she lost. Why she lost. Like, there's always a loophole. You know what I'm saying? There's always a loophole. But anyway, that's another story. Let me see what you said. You said music sets the tone, right? People listen to the. Thank you. The hate-filled music, walking around with elevated anger. Thank you. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. Demonic Satan worshiping celebrities. That's it. That's exactly what it is. Like, and I get it. I get that. We're going to listen to certain music is here. We try. But dang, can y'all use a filter? Can you use like a filtering screen on the music before? You couldn't say certain things and get on the radio. So what happened? And who opened that gate? Okay, to let all of this toxic stuff come on the radio and it's on the TV. That's why you have to protect your eye gate and your ear gate. You know, you have to protect these things. Like you can't even watch a commercial where you see different people with different sexualities is right there on the TV screen. Like I get it. I get what you are. That's cool. I don't have no problem with that, but damn, how can I explain that to a kid? I shouldn't have to, but that's a different story. That's another topic. Thank you, 100 Dimples. It is very low vibrational music. It really is. And at a time like this, we need stuff to lift our vibration. We really do. And the ones that get to talking about different frequencies, they end up disappearing. They or something happened. Kanye said it. XXX Extension, he said it. About the frequencies that they use in the music. So, child, I'ma tell y'all, it's really crazy. So that's why, Meg Thee Stallion, it's like it's toxic now, and not only is all of her music sounding the same, but damn, I mean, how like every song you talking about what you doing sexually and in the bed and you doing okay, we get it, sis. They can't, I mean, come on now. We can't never have a decent bop for if we want to go out and a decent bop. Y'all constantly have to talk about just the most grimiest stuff. I'm just saying. They gotta talk about the most grimiest stuff. And this is how they sell they soul. This is how they sell they soul. Um what's her name? Melanie Fiona. She's another one who said that, you know, the industry wanted her to sell her body, and they didn't want her music. They wanted her to sell her body and, promote, being overly sexualized instead of her beautiful voice. See what I'm talking about? This is what they do. Oh, honey, I've already been looking at that. I've been looking at all these people that's under Empire, and I got information. See, here's my thing. I get so busy in real life where I collect information and I don't put it out yet. Sometimes, I get busy, and then sometimes I just wait for more to unfold. But yeah, that's a lot of them. I've been already on the Empire thing, and people talk about, oh no, that can't happen. Yes, they do have insurance policies on these artists. Yes, they do. They do. Bushwick Bill. I want y'all to Google Bushwick Bill. Remember him of the Ghetto Boys? He said it. He said that they was trying to put an insurance policy on. He had an insurance policy. I guess they was telling him he had to get one, whatever the paperwork is. But they put themselves, his record label, which was Rap A Lot. Damn, I know all this. But anyway, which was Rap A Lot. They put themselves as his beneficiary. And he contested that. He was upset with that. But look how many people don't say nothing. Look how many people get bamboozled, be like, oh yeah, yeah, that's okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. See what I'm saying? That's why they need a fish fry to bury certain ones. They need a fish fry to bury them. They doing GoFundMe's to bury them, and the people, the family never gets the money. They never get the money off the music. They never get none of the money. You said, and he's Arabic. Who's Arabic? Oh yeah, the guy. Absolutely, because a lot of the Jewish industry, the Jewish, not industry, but the Jewish, people, race or whatever, a lot of them, which is known fact, this is not Ingrid, a lot of them are over the music industry. That's why I'm just saying. See, it's so much information that I know, y'all. It's just so much information. Let me tell y'all something. Easy E, before Easy E was even talking about his not Easy E also, but Tupac. See, they had like a Jewish, they had like some, this is evidence. This is on record that's easy to find. That they had Tupac and Eazy-E and other artists were being bullied. They were being bullied by some gangsters, quote unquote gangsters. This is what the documents say. By some mobsters. They were being basically shook down. They were being bullied. And this is why I'm gonna have to get the document and read it to y'all. I promise y'all I am, because this stuff is so good. And I'm glad that y'all been hanging with me all this time. So I'm definitely going to give y'all that information. But yeah, you said Jimmy Iovine is a Jew. Clive Davis, talk, Dimples, talk to him. You right, you right. Thank you. Y'all see, y'all up on it. Y'all know these type of things. Y'all get it. But back, I forgot the year, had to be like in the 90s or something. But yeah, they were being shook down. They were being, the only word I could keep thinking of is they were being bullied. Tupac and Eazy-E and other artists by these Jewish mobsters. So this is why I believe the Nation of Islam come in. Mm-mm-mm. Now, this is just my own personal opinion, but this is information that's out there, because they look to them for protection. See, so if you got these different type of mobsters that shit, or these mob. I'm saying, well, the document said mob, but I'm gonna say like type of gangsters. Still, they was still, it's a gang. They was some gangsters. So if you got these people that's shaking you down, and then you got the police that's shaking you down, you look for protection. And you think like, dang, I'm trying to do some shows, I'm trying to make some music, but I need protection. This is why the Nation of Islam come in, and I believe they offer security or some type of protection for these guys. So if you look at a lot of videos and stuff and documents, even with Nipsey Hussle, they were hanging around Nipsey Hussle. You had a lot of Nation of Islam. And even Rizza Islam said that he did security for Nipsey at one time, or he said he did security. Okay. Not only that, I'm just saying, this is information that's easy to find. This is not just me. I ain't connecting the dots. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm telling y'all, this is real information out here. So I believe that they do this. But and then anybody that tries to come into the industry with their own publishing company, or they trying to do anything like that, it's a problem. They cannot do it. They shut down. So when you say like a few black folk, they put their money together, like let's see, a Suge Knight and what's that other guy, what's his name, it was Suge and Dame Dash. Y'all remember that? Suge Knight and Dame Dash. And come on, somebody help me. Suge Knight, Dame Dash. What's the other guy that be with Meg The Stallion, uh, producer, or what's his name? I forgot. Anyway, those are big guys. I guess they put their money together and they were going to and Irv Gotti, they put their money together. They was going to start a publishing company. They was going to start doing their own thing. Well, they got word from somewhere, and they all ended up, I want to say, kind of like in trouble. So Irv Gotti got raided. His his business got dismantled. Suge went to jail. Um, I can't think of the other guy name, y'all. I can Jay Prince. Jay Prince. Now, this is information that's out there, right? They all in they whole little thing end up getting dismantled. And they were going to step out there and put their money together, and start some things. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yep, and Irv got, come on, you got it. Irv got it. Yep. Man, it's just crazy how certain people is over the industry, but they're not in the industry. You see the performers, you see these are indigenous black, quote unquote, black people that's on the forefront, but the ones that's behind them with the money is who? They are not black. And they promoting this stuff. See, that's the thing. You right. You said they Contel Pro, right? Cointel Pro. They use, yes, you absolutely right. You absolutely right. Man, so it's just crazy, but I got so much information because people they be scared to speak out, or they might have spoke out and then wasn't nobody listening to them. But then, now it's a new day. They might say stuff, and we just have to listen. You got to listen to the people that's like Prodigy, and the people that was trying to tell you, about certain things. Professor Griff, Busy Bone, people that was trying to speak out, and they telling you bits and bits of pieces of the stuff. Go back and listen to Tupac, and he's telling you how that engine is very manipulative. Yes, I do. I need to be back. Thank you. Um, But yeah, y'all, it's crazy. It really is, y'all. So, you know, that's how you know it's a machine behind Cardi B. You know, because she's getting away with stuff that could nobody else get away with. I'm talking about this stuff that she say is crazy. And it's I put my I don't know her personally to say that I hate her because I don't, but I'm just saying the things that she does, I don't rock with it. If I don't rock with you, I just don't rock with you at all. I'm not sugarcoating nothing, you know. But we gotta be aware of the distractions. That's all. Be aware of the distractions, man. It's just crazy, you know. Like, I wonder if Oprah would have said, well, yeah, back in my day I used to dance, I used to strip, and I also drug men, and I also robbed them. That they had Oprah wouldn't have no money. We'd be able to go to Starbucks, or we'd be able to go somewhere, and we'd see Oprah, because they have been stripped her of everything. And I'm just using her as an example. You know what I'm saying? Had she let something like that come out of her mouth, Snoop Dogg said "funky dog head bitch," and they was ready to strip him of everything until he had to go back to Gail and say, "I'm sorry, I'm so sorry," even though that was classic. No, I'm serious. Y'all remember when Snoop Dogg said that? When he told Gail that, now mind you, when he said that, they act like that was in an uproar. Oh no, he should apologize. He should do that. Nobody came to Cardi B and said that. Why ain't nobody say that to Cardi B? Why ain't nobody say, Cardi B, you shouldn't have said that? Why nobody checked her about saying the things that she said? Nobody stepped up and never checked her. But anytime a darker complexion person do something, they on a chopping block. They got them. You know how they have it on the cartoons where have them blindfold and they walking the plank. They had them walking the plank if they had a different skin tone. That's all I'm saying. And thank you, Dimples, because all he was doing was defending Kobe. All he was doing was defending Kobe. Why did she feel like that was okay to bring up his rape charge when he's deceased? You weird. You weird, and you are a funky dog head bitch. That's classic right there. That's classic. I don't even think that can ever be topped. He didn't say you ugly. He didn't say you wig wearing wench. You wig wearing wench. That's my mama line. He didn't say that. He called her, we're gonna analyze this. He called her a funky dog head. Bitch. He said, can I call her one? Can I call her one? Now, oh man, somebody just called me. I hope my live ain't messed up. Hey, if you can still hear me, cause somebody just tried to call me, give me something in the chat if you can still hear me, cause I hope it ain't messed up. Damn, I think I messed up, y'all. I think I messed up. Okay, y'all can hear me. Cool. Press 1 in the chat. Okay, cool. Somebody was calling me sometime and messed up. But yeah, he broke that thing down. He said funky dog head. Do you know how bad that is? Like, he could have said pit bull looking. He didn't say pit bull looking, chihuahua looking bitch. He didn't say that. He said funky, meaning you stank. Funky dog. Let me stop, because I can just, let me stop. Funky dog head. And then he hit her with a bitch. And you absolutely right. And they were shutting people, shutting down for calling Lizzo fat. Lizzo, y'all, and I mean, why? See, this is the machine behind Lizzo. Lizzo is talented, but there's a machine behind her. They told her, if you want this check, you gotta go naked. You gotta go naked, because I see women that's big, that's beautiful, that's got on clothes. Why do Lizzo feel like she need to be naked? Cause it's a machine that's behind her. They pushing it, and they writing them checks. They telling them what to do. You gotta do this. Lizzo, ever since then, she be in a thong. She don't care how she looking. And when people disagree or say that it's disgusting, now you fat shaming. Stop fat shaming, Dawn. Right. Right. Saying that she smell. You right. Saying that she smell. Yep. I seen her on the cover of what magazine you talking about? Essence. I'm just talking. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and you clearly don't have nobody in your corner. You don't have no friends, because or you just don't care. Unless you just told them, girl, they told me I gotta do that, or I'm gonna be cut from the label. It's different. Now maybe she's saying that, but why you always naked? And then you like people have to see this. Like you making people like, oh no, y'all gotta watch this. I'm gonna have on a thong. I'm a twerk. And then she was embarrassed when Diddy told her ass, like, it's Sunday. No, he was telling you he didn't want to see that. And now they making a mockery out of you, because didn't they just name one of the zoo animals Lizzo? What was it? A walrus? A manatee? What did they name? What zoo animal did they just name Lizzo? You see how people make a mockery out of you? Yeah, she's talented. She's talented. So just put your, like, come on now. You ain't gotta say yourself like that. You ain't gotta say yourself like that. You ain't gotta sell yourself short like that. Go and put your clothes on. Put your clothes on. You said that machine behind all these people, right, who request that. Thank you that they make sacrifices for fame. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And how they present it to them, don't know, don't care. But that's exactly what they have to do. That's exactly what they have to do. And this is why people, you can't just be just so happy and eager that, oh yeah, they I get this contract. Are you reading the contract? Are you having people look over the contract? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? Like, read the contract. And then you stuck. And then you stuck into something that you want to get out of. Now you got Ari Lennox, which I like her. I do. She want to be dropped from her label. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Thank you. J. Cole been saying this for years. That's why he choose to look the way he look, because he's not he been saying it for years. He not getting caught up in their hype. See, they get caught up in the hype where these designers giving them clothes, they making sure these labels are making sure they have the latest this, the latest that. You can't, that's how you get sucked in. And then now you feel like you can't go a day without it. Oh no, I can't go a day without it. Now I don't wear the same drawers twice. And I do this and I do that. See, I be seeing all that, y'all. Y'all think I don't be seeing it? I be watching. Not thank you, not playing their game. Like, I'm good. You got YB, don't even look like YB no more. He doesn't. He don't even look like himself. Now he wearing makeup. You go from a hardcore street whoop de whoop. I'm just saying, to you want to get off into rock and you want to get off into makeup now, whatever. But why do they look so different when they come out of jail? Like, I brushed aside the whole Gucci Man thing, right? I threw it to the side. Like, people be doing the most, that's that man. But then you really think about it, they really come out of prison a different person. Now, I know that you're supposed to be changed mentally. These people are changed physically. They change physically. Almost, yeah. Don't look good. Don't look good. A rhino. Dimples. That you know what? That's what I'm talking about. Right, that's you right. J. Cole make music when he want to. They named a rhino after Lizzo. You see how they making a mockery of you? You did all that taking off your clothes for that machine, and you doing all that, and they named a rhino after you. One of the biggest animals. That thing is probably 1,000, 2,000 pound rhino. So this is what they calling you. They calling you a big ass rhino. Excuse me. They didn't make a flamingo after you. They didn't name the flamingo Lizzo. They named a rhino. See, young kid said YB is totally different. That's what I'm totally different. Like, it's time to break away from the machine. You gotta break away. You just gotta break away. You just gotta get away from the machine. Like, and these people that want to get in the game, I'm like this. If you're talented and you have music, just put your music out there. You got so many social media platforms. Somebody is going to hear you, and that's something that they did not determine. They did not bank on people going viral on their own. See, like, they don't need a label when they can get you to cash at them when they making their music. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. And then you can get on iTunes, and you can get wherever you want to where people can buy your music, or they can still cash app you and you will bring them a CD or download it, whatever. But that's how you break away. You don't sign to that stuff. Right. I'm serious. You right. You right. He said you go from killing people to wearing makeup. That don't even make sense. He doesn't eat. And so I'm like, so they say he came out with a song or whatever, whatever, is this an old block or whatever, whatever, whatever. And I'm like, well, where did that come from? Like, why now? See, that's almost like some machine is pushing him to start a beef. Now that's weird. That's weird. That's weird. And they want these young guys to beef, and they think it's a game, and this, that, and the third, when they can easily stop it. When they can easily say, listen, I ain't signing nobody that's putting out that type of music or talking about killing or whatever, whatever, whatever. They can easily say that, no, man, you off the label like that. They gonna clean their act up. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? If these record labels start putting their foot down on all this beefing and killing, and all of it, them putting it in the music, they not gonna do it. They not gonna talk about catching the body if that's not gonna get them paid. See, I don't even look at them, because I don't look at the artists. I look at the machine behind the artist, who they're signed to, because this is what y'all want them to do. Y'all want them to do that. Y'all probably do listening parties and round table events when they come out with a song, and y'all saying that's hot. Go ahead, get it. For real, I'm serious, y'all. It's crazy. It is. It's crazy. But that's why you just gotta just stay strong. Like be strong, be good, be cool. Like, all right, like 90% of the time I listen to jazz because there's no words. It's just instruments, and it's no words, and it soothes me, and that's what I like. That's what my parents played to me, and I end up growing up loving it. Dimples, I'm not finna do this with you today. Dimples said you took off all your clothes to be called a rhino. Absolutely. You took off all your clothes to become a rhino. They play you. They laughing at you. That's why you have to break away from the thing. And that's why I wish Timberland and Swiss Beats they got something very good about the verses. Now, if they kept that with them and didn't branch off and get extra help and extra funding from these other people, they'd be all right. They will really be okay. But I don't know. Something tells me that that's not the truth. This is how you break away from the system because you're doing your own thing. You're getting these artists. They coming back. They doing their own thing. You might even be putting a couple dollars in their pocket or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of these labels don't want to let them go. I don't understand. Like, how dare you? How can you hold on to someone who don't want to be held on to? If they asking you to drop them from the label, they ain't putting out no music. They ain't put out no music in no years, and you're still holding them. You weird, bro. Why? Why you still holding them? Why you still holding them? That's what I don't understand. Why are you still holding on to these artists that don't want to be held on to? Weirdo. Oh, because it's deeper. So it's almost like, so once you got them, you got them. You got them forever. It's almost like a gang, and no disrespect to the gangs, but some of them is, you got to die out. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, you got to die out of it. Ooh. You said, why Whack 100 trying to beef with Master P? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You said I've been missed. Thank you. Come on now. Come on, Big Red. What you say? They don't want that baby making music. Right, because it's population. That's population. That's why you got so many. You can't tell me. You can't just sit back, listen to different type of music I was listening to. I bet you the 70s made more babies. Why? Because they had Curtis Mayfield. They had good music. That was that baby making music. They don't want that. They want They want rush and kill and hurry up and you know what I'm saying? They don't want that real stuff. You absolutely right. I don't know why Whack 100 is almost like, you got, it's almost like he got like a little man complex. And shout out to, I'm short. You know what I'm saying? I'm short. So, but it's like, it's because he be just doing the most. And I'm going to say, or maybe he just trying to stay relevant. He just want to stay relevant. So he trying his hardest. So he want to beef with everybody. He got something to say about everything. Whack, you not about that life. You let J Rock punch you, knock you down, knock you out. You let J Rock punch you and you ain't got your lick back. So, like, what can you say, bro? What you supposed to be this hardcore street nigga? A blood, one blood. Ain't that what game came out with? One blood, and you let this nigga sock you and you ain't got your lick back. I don't know why Whack just want to be relevant. Whack just want to be relevant. I'm just saying. You know what? You know what? Come on now, young kid. Um, I swear I felt the same way. You said I feel like everyone stop support versus once they switch. It is like they switched. It is like they switched. And I don't know now. I think it's like now, like some of the artists are requiring some funding. They need a little change to do their thing. And I get that. So that's why I'm saying. So versus, did y'all need to borrow some money? And I'm talking about like millions and millions of dollars. And now y'all no longer have control. You better watch Shark Tank. See, when you got something good, see, they don't want you when you struggling from the ground up. Y'all know that the Shark Tank, the TV show, when you struggling from the ground up, they could care less. But once you get something good, now they want a piece of that pie. They want a stake in your company. 50%, 75% stake. Okay, so you got a good product or you got something good going, and you need some money, dog. You need like 200,000. They want 50% of your company. You gotta grind it out, babe. You gotta grind it out. Yeah, it was so many good verses out, but you said, but they can't do it now. Why? Why you feel like that? Why you feel like that? Like, I'm telling y'all, I ain't even. I never been. I think I rolled through. No, but I ain't never been to Memphis. But let me tell y'all, it's I don't know. It's just, let me tell y'all the type of person I am. Anything with 8 Ball and MJG in it, they automatically won. That's just how I feel. But it was some good verses. It was. I really I like what they do. Some of the matches didn't match up, but they got something good where they didn't need nobody. You didn't have nothing. You had the artist and the internet. That's it. That's all. You could basically do the verses from your cell phone. So now, did they sell the verses? Did they sell it? That's the question. I don't know. Yes, they want to kill, steal, and destroy. Absolutely. You said I'm so sick of him already. Who? Whack 100. Is that who you talking about, Dimples? Man, it's crazy, and it's a good thing. It was like fun. It's good, but I'm just telling you, some of these artists, and a lot of these artists, they can't even say nothing. They can't say nothing. They can't do nothing. They feel like they are powerless. But any advice to them, I tell them, go read your paperwork. Read them contracts before you get in them. And those contracts that you in, read them, because it's always a loophole to get out of that stuff. You got people that silence, like I think Dage Loaf is finally out of her contract, or maybe she not, but it's almost like they say this: if you don't do what we want you to do, that's okay. We'll make another you. So who they go get? Corey LeRae. Sound just like Dage. She sound just like Dage. In her music, she don't even talk like that. Dage Loaf, I'm talking about Dage Loaf. Dage Loaf actually talk like that. That is her voice. But they go get somebody to try to make another you. Am I lying? Am I lying though? And that's all I want to know. If am I lying? If I'm lying, I'm flying. I ain't lying. They get different ones that sound like different ones, and then next thing you know, we don't hear about them no more. We don't hear them no more. Like, dang, what happened to, they got almost like they put somebody in your place. You don't do what we say, got you. We gonna make another you. We gonna make another you. You said they went from rappers to them old school R&B divas, right? That want more, absolutely. Yep, I feel like they sold it. I think so. I think so. I feel like they sold that versus, baby. You said I feel like people wanted to do it more right when they knew it was black on. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, because they had something good. They had something good, but I said all that to say you don't need you don't need a machine that's behind you. Like, so these people, these new people that's coming in the game, these rappers, look, I tell these young people, put your music out. Put your music out there. Somebody gonna hear you. Somebody gonna hear it. Put it on different platforms and keep working. Keep working. I know what you see, what you think you see, people being fronted, jewelry and cars and clothes and all of that. That's fake. I believe that's fake. I don't believe they be having money like that. You got 50 Cent want to hold on, and don't get me wrong, because I love Power and whatever, but 50 Cent for the longest, I don't even think he still didn't let Young Buck out of his contract. Why not? You won't allow them to put out no music, and it's just crazy. You won't allow them to put out no music. You basically done with them, but then you got something to say. I mean, it's just crazy. you know, like for real. Like Young Buck came out with a song what last year, 2 years ago. He had it up on iTunes. It got snatched down. It got snatched down because I like the song. He tries to put out music, but he can't put out music. Why do they hold on to these artists? It, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. And probably when they no longer can control them, that's when we find out they RIP. They out of there. When they can't control these artists no longer, these artists be out of there. When these artists start thinking for themselves, baby, I feel sorry for them. For real, man. It's crazy. Like, who else? Like, it's just a lot of them. And then you hear, like, the where are they now? And they tell you all that stuff. And that's crazy. A lot of them be, like, hitting it hard. Like, straight up, they done went broke with nothing. I'm telling you, it's like they use them until they can't use them no more. It's almost like they suck the life out of them. Now, think about it. It's almost like they take their soul, suck the life out of them until they can't use them no more. Woo! Now, that's heavy. You said, nope, you're correct. Man, I'll just be like shaking my head. I do. I really do, y'all. I'll just watch them. I'll just watch the whole little play, how everything just play out, like how some of these artists is like, as you can see, we hear from Nikki like a little bit, but not like that. We don't hear from her like that. We don't hear nothing for her like that. See Nikki for the longest was blackballed. Didn't nobody know it though. A lot of people didn't know she was blackballed. She blackballed from the Grammys. She ain't never won a Grammy. They blackballed her. See, something that she don't want, something that she didn't do that they wanted her to do. So they felt like, okay, well, okay, got you. I'm gonna make another you. That's where Cardi B came from. I could be lying, I could be wrong, but I could not. You said, remember when Swiss B said he was mad that Justin Timberlake and the other race was not supporting verses? Never been the same. Ooh, oh man, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Wow. So that's crazy because okay, so why not? Now that's crazy. That's crazy. I did forget about that. So how come other races didn't want to do the verses? Like why not? Like why not? Like like why not? They probably couldn't. See, it wasn't that they probably didn't want to because they got big catalogs. Come on now, we can go with Christina, Britney off her. They got the chains off Britney. You know what I'm saying? And that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. But how come they probably couldn't support the verses? See, they probably told them like this: if y'all participate in that, y'all under contract. You can't participate in nothing like that. They wouldn't allow them to participate in nothing like that because they didn't have a piece of the verses. That's my dogs barking. If y'all hear them always crying, that's them. My same two little ones. Yep. They probably didn't allow them. Their record labels probably did not allow them to participate. Now remember when everybody was saying that Britney Spears was crazy and all this. Now this is sad. This is sad. Because right up under our noses, this girl was held captive by her daddy. She was held captive all that time. And now she coming out telling her truth, and I believe her. She a grown woman who don't even got control over her own estate, her money, her nothing. Now that's messed up. They tried to play like this girl was crazy all that time because why? Why? Cause, cause where they get her from? Well, where did Britney Spears come from? Disney Channel. They try to say that Orlando Brown is crazy. Where did Orlando Brown come from? Where did we first hear about him from? Disney Channel. See, this is a whole different ball game right here. They get them kids while they young, and then they probably been controlling them for so long, and then they just explode. They rebel. They find themselves, and then they become, they like, I'm not doing this no more. But what did Orlando Brown say? Man, it goes deep. I'm going to say that. It goes deep, but we can't dismiss people when they come out telling their truth. I believe them. I do. I believe them, but people play it off and they were saying that they crazy, this, that, and third. No, they ain't crazy. They just don't want to be controlled. You said ever since she was talking about COVID, it got worse. Wow. You said pop music on it would be good. Absolutely. Not only that, if they put the pop music on the verses will be like even bigger. Even bigger, right? Because it's already big, but it will go even bigger. If they will put Christina Aguilera or somebody like Christina and Britney, because people will always pin them together against each other. I mean, people used to always pin them against each other. They put them who have these big, they both got big catalogs, and they put them on the verses. That'd be huge. Or just different Backstreet Boys versus NSYNC. You know, why not? See, because they labels are not allowing them to do it because the labels don't own it unless they sell it. That's the thing. Unless they sell verses. And we got to be careful because if Swiss Beats and Timberland ain't careful, they might come up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, something very bad can happen, but we ain't gonna even talk about that. Yep. You said I'm sure there's a clause in their contracts. Absolutely. You said the record company got a hold on them. Yep. Like a chokehold. Swiss should have left it like it. Yep. Absolutely. Like the 1-to-1. Absolutely. Yep. He was trying to do Usher versus Justin Timberlake. See what see? I'm with y'all. I'm telling y'all, that stuff be right there. But here's the good news. Like, there's a uncovering now. So it's like the information, the truth cannot be hidden about certain things no more. No longer. People are finding out information left and right, left and right, left and right. That's because that's what's in the atmosphere. That's what's happening. That is the change that's happening. They can't lie no more. These folks been lying for so long. They cannot lie no more. You can't lie no more. I tell people it's like the information highway, information being downloaded. People that's been lying about things for so long can't keep lying about it. The truth is coming to the light. The truth is, you got more now. Celebrities are getting enough heart now. They speaking out. They telling their journey, and they telling about certain things. I don't know why my dog crying. My dogs want to go outside, and where I'm at is so much snow. It's so much snow, so they can't come outside, and so they upset. And they two little dogs who would get lost in the snow because it's a Yorkie and it's a Shih Tzu. See what I'm saying? But they fussing. Yeah, see, that's crazy. That's crazy. So tell me, y'all, what y'all think about Power Book 2? which a little bit off topic because I ain't talked to y'all in a while. What y'all think about Power Book 2? Like, I don't even watch TV. I told y'all 98% of the time my TV is on YouTube and it's playing jazz. Straight up, no lie. I promise you I'm not lying. But that other percent, I watch Power. Yeah, you right. You right. You absolutely right. Young kids. You right. But that's how they operate though. That's how they operate. But you know what? Some people may feel like that. Like some people like don't want to make money with you, whatever. But some people really do mess with mess with you. Some people really do mess with different races. Like they really do. They are genuine. It's the machines that be wanting to pin us against each other. Understand that. They constantly put racism stuff in on the TV, all on the news, and that don't even be the truth. But a lot of times people really do be trying to be out here. They really trying to get along. Just like y'all president, what did he do? He signed something, said something about the Asian hate. I told y'all that is a fake movement. That whole movement is fake. I ain't heard about nobody beating up no Asians. If the Asians felt like they was threatened, they wouldn't set up shop in the black communities. Am I preaching or am I preaching? They would not set up shop if they felt like they was threatened. Fake movement. A fake movement. What Trump say? Fake news. Yes, age of Aquarius. Absolutely, y'all. That's for real. Man. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see what y'all saying. Yep, you right. Age of Aquarius, for real. That's that information that cannot be hidden about nothing. That's why we have to wake up and not allow them to tell us any and everything. Like, I'm going to tell y'all like this. Question everything. I told y'all that before. Question everything. Ask questions. Don't punk out or hold on. Hold on. Let me see what's wrong with my dogs because they don't bark like this. Go ahead, okay, I'm back. I'm back like Return of the Jedi. Yeah, they sitting up there whining. But yeah, you gotta question everything, y'all. I tell people question everything, especially the stuff that's going in on the news. All of that. I don't even want to talk about that. You know what? No more. I don't even want to talk about that. You know that. Let me see. Can I type it? Nah. I probably could though. No, I can't. So I ain't gonna bother. But yeah, y'all got a question. You gotta learn how to just ask questions, and just I don't care if you go to the doctor, you ask questions. You gotta use your ancestral, you know, knowledge, to find out the truth about certain things. You gotta ask those questions. When it don't sit right with you, you have to ask questions. For real, you gotta ask questions. Even when you go to the doctor, and they a lot of times people don't want to go. People get to the doctor and they don't want to ask these questions like, okay, well, you see the white coat, and then you kind of freeze up, and that's why they call it a white coat syndrome. It might be a white coat syndrome. They call it a white coat syndrome because I don't know why they call it that, but people freeze up and they you listen to what they tell you, and you just take that. And I'll be looking at people like that day is over with. I'm not listening to that. Thank you. That's the Matrix, period. You know what I'm saying? You gotta break away from it. You gotta break away from that, from the matrix. Everything that they tell us, you gotta ask questions. You don't just let people give you stuff. Doctor want to tell you, go in there and they test your blood, and you go in there and you got, they tell, oh yeah, well you diabetic. How? See, I have a health page, because that is something that I am so passionate about, and that is something that just that fell in my lap, and I just gotta bring my information. Y'all, I don't do shit but sit up and read all day, read, research, read, research, read, research. Like, I really be. And I'm passionate about health because I don't like to see people suffer for no reason. And the doctor can tell you that you have this. Now, they test your blood and your, which is your A1C level, and they tell you that you have diabetes. They ain't kept, they don't keep testing you. You know, they tell you that one time. Now they gonna tell you, they gonna test you every 3 months after that. But how? You know what I'm saying? How can you tell me that I have this? They don't tell you that this is a dietary situation. Change your diet. I promise you, if you change your diet, your numbers is going to come down. Why they don't tell you that? They'll give you a pill and they'll put you on metformin, and you're going to be on that. And then you're going to deal with side effects from the pill instead of telling you to change your diet. You know, but they might shut my page down for talk about this kind of stuff. And let me disclaimer, I am not a doctor. I am not giving medical advice. But yeah, I'm telling y'all, that's why you gotta question everything. What can I do? What is, what is the alternative that I can do? What else can I do? Before you, but they always want to give you pills. Same way as high blood pressure. These are the things that's plaguing our community. And it's cool though, because but there's a way out of it. You get so many side effects from the high blood pressure medication when they don't tell you to clean your diet up. They got to tell you to clean your diet up. Clean, like seriously. And you got to understand, sugar, just as well as salt, is equally bad. It's equally bad, especially for your high blood pressure. I'm just telling y'all, I'm just giving y'all that tidbit of information. But that is something that I am very, very passionate about. I just want our people to be, we got to wake up. We got to wake up. See, I am an Aquarius. I don't tolerate that bullshit. I don't. And I'm glad that I'm able to think for myself. And that's what all, you have to tell your kids, think for themselves. Ask questions. We got to ask questions. We have to think for ourselves. That is very important. We can't just take stuff at face value. Your job tell you that they're going to fire you, or if you don't take the what. And you tell your job that they actually can't even do that. They can't even do that. Read your contract. You can have a religious exemption. They that now they're telling people that they're not even honoring their religious exemptions. Now that's crazy. Now that's crazy. Like, for real, for real. I'm being honest with y'all. I'm for real. Can y'all still hear me? Press 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Oh yeah, you can hear me. Okay, yeah, that's all. I'm just saying that I haven't talked to y'all in a while, so I'm just giving y'all this information because this is very valuable information. Don't let nobody scare you into doing something like that. Now, if you want to do it, go ahead. That's go ahead. But guess what? They not giving their families this. They're not giving their families this stuff. Salute. You said they tried to tell me I was pre-diabetic with no fasting test or anything. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. See, that's the problem. They scared. This is something that's plaguing the community. Okay, here's my understanding, and let me tell you. See, back in the day, we could eat certain things, and we'll be good. Now they have put so much sugar. I'm just going to say sugar because sugar is the culprit in a lot of it. They put sugar under different names, and they have put so much chemicals and stuff in the food that our body is basically not able to take it. Our bodies is saying, "Okay, hold up." Your body basically said, "Hold up, motherfucker. Hold on. Give me a minute." Yeah, I know I'm so silly. Okay, you can break down the verses for me on a later day. Okay, you said they tried to tell you pre-diabetic, but I'm telling you, I'm being honest. I'm giving you this medical information. We can talk about whatever on this channel. Understand that this is your channel too, as well as mine, and we're gonna talk about everything. So, what did they tell you? Since they said that you was pre-diabetic with no fasting blood sugar or nothing, so what was the solution? What did they tell you? Did they tell you to change your diet? See, once you break away from the carbs, you're gonna be all right. So any people on this panel right now, on this live right now, if you're pre-diabetic, if you got diabetes, I'm finna run it down to you. First of all, you gotta cut your carbs. You gotta cut your carbs. You gotta say, forget the bread, forget the Snicker, forget the I don't care how the bread comes. Forget the bread in any shape, form, or fashion. You got right now, what they really need to tell you is that your body is in the red. Get your body out the red and forget the bread bars. No, I'm just playing. But you gotta get out the red zone. So you gotta let go of your cakes and your cookies and all of that stuff. Right now, the only thing you need is meat and vegetables and a little bit of fruit. Meat, vegetables, and a little bit of fruit. If you follow that, I can guarantee you, I can guarantee, I gotta watch what I say on this live, but I promise you that you'll be so much better. You'll be so much better. And the next time you go to the doctor, your numbers, which is your A1C, that number will come all the way down. Another big culprit to diabetes and pre-diabetes is sugary drinks. If you are a pop drinker or a juice drinker, leave it alone. You got to let it go. You got to let it go. You might can have maybe a little juice. And when I say a little bit, maybe like 8 ounces with your dinner. Not with your lunch, not with your breakfast, with your dinner. And start your body on fasting. So just say, you know what, man? I'm going to tell you, I believe that McDonald's is vaxxed. Absolutely. You said all genetically modified fructose and nanoparticles. Absolutely. Absolutely 100%. So when you give up those things, when you give up that stuff, I'm gonna tell you you'll be better. Your numbers, because they're going by the numbers. So your numbers will be better and it'll be all the way down. So remember, I said you can have some meat. Because I'm not gonna sit here and tell you to go vegan and all this and that, because that will be difficult. Increase your water, eat your meat, your vegetables, and a little bit of fruit, because you don't want to overdo fruit because your sugar is already high. See, it's not that sugar is bad. It's not that salt is bad. It's the excess of it. And when the excess spill over into your blood, that's when it begins to get bad. Now you got too much. So now we got to get it out of there. We got to get it out of there and you'll be okay. Get you some herbs and you'll be all right. I just change the diet. But see, if you don't have the proper foods and you don't know what to eat, you don't understand. A lot of times people don't understand what change the diet mean. They don't understand what that mean. But I'm gonna tell you, you gotta let all the stuff that's sweet and that's good and that tastes good, you kind of gotta let it go. You not kinda, you gotta let it go for a while until you get your body out of the red zone. Right now you in the red zone, which is a danger zone. So pre-diabetes, that's a red zone still. Get your body out the red zone and you'll be all right. Now once you out the red, I ain't saying go crazy, but allow yourself to have a little something every now and then. You can have a little something. A little, you can have you might want to have a little dessert. I ain't saying go eat a tub of ice cream, but you can have a little ice cream, not every day, but you might want to do twice a week once your body is out of the red. Oh yeah, alcohol. You say alcohol too? Absolutely. Man, let me tell you, you touching on some stuff right there. Because I had a cheeseburger not too long ago. And for some odd reason, I had got sick. And that's when I said, oh no, I'm not touching no meat. I'm not eating that stuff no more. And normally I cook. I come home, I cook or whatever. But that cheeseburger got me sick, and that's why I believe they been doing it though. They putting stuff in the food. That's why you need to run away. That's why you need to run away and just let it go. You know what I'm saying? You got to give it up. You got to think healthier choices, even if you at work and you might eat fast food every day for lunch for work. Go ahead and start bringing your lunch. Start bringing your lunch. You're going to feel better. You're going to lose a little excess weight, and you're going to feel a lot better. For real. And that alcohol, let me tell y'all, I tell people, you better, if you're going to enjoy alcohol, you're going to drink alcohol, do it in moderation. Yeah, no, you absolutely right. That goes with the dairy. When I said no, I said meat, vegetables, and a little fruit. I ain't named no dairy. See, you got to get rid of the dairy too. You get your body out the red. Like, okay, just say for breakfast. You might want, let me tell you, for breakfast, like I don't eat before 12 o'clock. Because for the longest, I fast for the longest. Okay, that's just me. That's my body now. But if you start doing that, I'm telling you, you're gonna shred the excess weight and you're gonna feel better. Now for breakfast, they told you that you need eggs, bacon, cereal, all that. No, you don't. Go ahead and eat you a nice good breakfast. Eat you have some chicken. Bake you some chicken, with some vegetables, some steamed vegetables on the side, and that's your breakfast. You're going to feel good. Or you might have a bowl of steamed vegetables. Or eat you a salad. Have you a smoothie. If you don't like to eat your vegetables, then drink them. Get you a smoothie. And you're going to feel so much better, because a lot of times our bodies cannot process. See, we have overdone it. Everything has been, we have overdone it. And our bodies cannot process, it cannot digest all of the things that we've been putting in our body. It's too hard now. So, like I tell people, you got to get out the red zone and get into the green zone, and that's that with your health. You having the cheese and the milk, and you wonder why the milk tearing your stomach up, because you're lactose intolerant, because you are not supposed to drink this cow milk. You know what I'm saying? It's for a baby cow, and here we are, humans, taking this. And they have told us for years that we needed that with our cereal for in the morning to start the day. See, you can't have that type of program. You can't have that type of programming. And then you got people who have high blood pressure. If you got high blood pressure, you got to clean your diet up. Breathe. Don't stress yourself out. And do some deep breathing. Clean your diet up. Incorporate a little onion, a little garlic. That's gonna bring your blood pressure down. And most importantly, with both of them, you gotta move your body. You gotta start moving your body. Planet Fitness is telling you $10. You gotta get up and you gotta move your body. You gotta sweat out a lot of those toxins in your body. Breast milk is for babies. That means that the milk that comes from the mother, that is naturally made by the mother, is for babies. And you're right. So cow milk is for they baby. So why humans drinking it, I don't understand. We gotta let that stuff go. Like, for real. So that's it. And with the high blood pressure, see, I tell people don't understand this. You think that you going to Starbucks and you're gonna go get you a mocha chocolate frat. Okay, it's the caffeine. Caffeine raises your blood pressure, and the sugar that's in that drink, they both raise your blood pressure the same. Doctors don't tell you that sugar raises your blood pressure. They don't tell you that. They always tell you stay away from the sodium. You gotta stay away from the sugar too. So now your blood is carrying extra things in it because of the excess. See, diabetes come from the excess sugar that's in the blood. Now see, it done spilled over, so now that it's in the blood. So high blood pressure comes from a lot of times, but not all the time, from the excess sodium that's in the blood. So now your blood got this sugar and this sodium, and it's trying to go through all of the veins and the arteries that it's going through to all through your body. But it's going slow because it's carrying this extra baggage of sugar and a whole bunch of other stuff that you ain't supposed to have. So you got to clean up your diet so that your blood can flow faster and freely. But they ain't telling you this. But it's important that you do this. And I guarantee you, your blood pressure going to come down. You said, I was bullied in school. I'm so happy Carly B won her case. Tasha K is a bully. Well, I had already talked about that. And, but like I had already talked about that. But, so you going to have to listen to this live from the beginning, from when I talked about it. Because it didn't start out that way. It may seem like she was a bully, but it didn't start off that way. So, that's that. So yeah, y'all, we just gotta do better. We just gotta, clean up our diets and stuff, and get everything together. But don't trust me, there's always another way. Even if you have an autoimmune, you got issues with your blood. It's time to clean up your blood. If they tell you that you have an autoimmune, that you got lupus, and you got all this other type of stuff, you gotta start cleaning up your blood. You gotta clean that diet up. And I guarantee you, you ain't gotta take my word for it. You could, you be like, oh, she ain't no doctor who she thinks she is. But just do it. Do it and see if you feel better. Whatever I'm telling you, do it. And if you feel better, then okay then. I'm telling you, you'll feel much better. So yes, get your body right. You have to get your body right. Drink your water. And you'll be okay. I promise you'll be okay. You said you have lupus. Thank you. Okay. See, my theory and doctors' theories is not the same. See, because I want people healed. I don't want you a patient for life. I want to see you healed. So what I'm saying is, autoimmune is when your body attack itself. Something in there is wrong. Something ain't right for your body to all of a sudden start turning on itself. So now you got to clean things up. You got to clean things up. A lot of times people say, well, I've been vegan and I'm a vegan. I'm this and I'm that. But are you still on sugar? So you could be a vegan and you could be still on sugar. See, people think that it's okay because, oh, I don't eat meat, but you'll go to McDonald's and you'll get their fries. You know what I'm saying? That's fried and you don't even know what that is. So I'ma say eat clean. Eat clean. If you're gonna eat meat, try to get you some grass fed meat. Go to a farmer's market, go to a farm, try to get you some grass fed meat, and then eat vegetables, and then have a little bit of fruit, just a little bit, and you'll be able to see results and clean your diet up. Oh man, see y'all talk back, y'all back on that Cardi B stuff for real. I'm telling you, but you gotta purify the blood. Yeah, that's what this live was initially about. I was talking about Cardi B. Okay, so it's a couple people that just got here, and so you welcome. You welcome. And let me tell you, you can inbox me because I got herbs and stuff that I do sell, because I do sell and they not expensive at all. And it will help you. And I'm not trying to sell nothing to nobody, but I'm just letting you know that when you get the herbs in your body, they help your body, help clean up your blood. Something like maybe like burdock root is very good. It's a blood cleanser. You gotta clean up your blood. That's it. That's it. That's the body cannot survive without blood, so we have to clear up our blood. There's something in there that's wrong. That's something somewhere is going wrong. So clean everything up. And you welcome. Inbox me. If check my videos and you will see a link to my email address, and just email me. So let me see. Full Armor says, didn't Cardi B rob and drug a man and make him sleep with a transgender man? See what I'm talking about? See, yes, Cardi B did. She says this out of her own mouth. She did. She did. So that's why I didn't understand how Tasha K lost when Cardi B say a whole bunch of incriminating things herself. So that's another story. You know, I want you to go back, and when this live is over, watch it from the beginning. And Renee and Full Armor, watch it from the beginning because I touched on that topic. But yeah. But y'all, I'm just telling y'all, we in this fight. We have to fight. We gotta fight the good fight. For real. Let me see what's another one. I don't know. They say the big C. The big, not that C, but sometimes they talk about people who suffering from cancer and this and that and this and that. Let me tell y'all. I'm finna give y'all. You said Cardi B says this to sell music. If you got loved ones that's suffering from some things, I'm just telling you, get them to clean their diet up. Like all the way up. All the way up. I don't think nothing is forever. So when they tell you, oh, you gotta stay with that disease forever, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. So a lot of times they give lupus patients, hydrochloroquine. And hydrochloroquine is anti-parasitic. So if they're giving you an anti-parasitic medication, then what is that telling you? You got a parasite somewhere. So you got to start cleaning up your gut. You got to start, and one way to clean up your gut, to detox your body, is to begin to eat clean. If Nick, I don't know why I say Nick, but young kids, if you need 10 to 15 pounds gone, all you have to do is fast. That means don't start eating until 12 p.m. and stop eating at 8 p.m. That means don't eat nothing else after 8. Eat again at 12. I guarantee you, them 10 to 12 pounds gonna be gone. Don't drink nothing but water. I guarantee you, them 10 to 12 pounds is gonna be gone. And you also gonna gain some type of self-control. And